Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Vijay, back with another book review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the book called Sooley, written by John Grisham. John Grisham is a very famous author who usually writes legal thrillers. I started reading John Grisham's books from his Young Theodore Boone series, and since then I've been reading a lot of his books, and I posted several reviews of John Grisham's books too. This is one of the very few sports-themed books that John Grisham has written. The book revolves around Samuel Sooleymon, who's a 17-year-old boy from South Sudan. Samuel has been playing basketball all his life in the dirt courts of his small village. He's also played several competitions around his district, but he's never gone to any major city. But when Samuel Sooleymon is called to the trials of the national South Sudan under-18 team, he is exuberant. This is his first time to go to Juba, the capital of South Sudan. He takes a bus all the way to Juba and stays for the trials. Samuel plays well, but he misses every shot he makes. His vertical jump is really good, and his coach can see that he's growing a lot. Now, Samuel Sooleymon gets selected for the national team of South Sudan, which is going to go to the international games of basketball in 2 months. Samuel and his team go all the way to US, where they see a completely different world, free from the burdens of war and struggles and militant groups that they saw and poverty in South Sudan. They start playing. In the first few games they win, but they're not able to make it to the top. Some other coaches from other places and other colleges see the players and how they play. But nobody wants to select Samuel because he has a really good vertical jump, but he misses every shot he makes, and he isn't even a good point guard. But one of his coaches takes pity on him and takes him to the North Carolina Central University, which is a historically black university. In the meantime, Samuel finds out that there has been an attack on his small village in South Sudan. A militant group has killed all the men in the village, and only his mother and his two brothers are still alive. And they have been displaced to a small refugee camp in Uganda. Sooleymon is completely sad and depressed, and he doesn't know what to do. He wants to go back to South Sudan and see his family, but his coaches tell him not to do so, and instead tell him to keep on practicing and playing so that he can make a better future for his family. So Samuel Sooleymon practices every day, but his aim still never improves. He wakes up at 7 o'clock every day, and he practices making 500 shots every day. But his practice finally pays off when he's able to start winning games for his college. Samuel gets the name Sooley. Everybody calls him Sooley, and the crowd starts chanting Sooley's name. Samuel is a really good basketball player, and he's a one-man army. He gets selected for the NBA draft, and he's one of the very few college students to get selected. Now, Samuel has a chance to help his family, so he decides to quit college and go for the NBA draft, where he gets selected for the Washington Wizards. But the ending is quite unexpected. The story was quite interesting, and it has lots of plot twists and turns, mostly for the good, but some for the bad too. I really enjoyed this book because the way and style that John Grisham writes is quite unique, and even this sports book was quite thrilling itself. I like this book, and if you enjoy this book review as much as I did reading this book, be sure to subscribe and like.